Hey everybody, it's Aneta and Mongol here with K-Pop Oracles. We're bringing another K-Pop tarot reading. Today's reading is going to be about CL and Christian U. Yes, we're just going to be taking a look at their connection using the tarot cards. Okay, so let's get started. Mochi, that's Mochi in the background being loud. Sorry y'all. Okay, so what is their connection like at the moment? What is CL and Christian's connection like at the moment? We have the Five of Wands. Maybe they're just like, there's might be some competition going on between them, okay? Friendly rivalry, maybe? Okay, what else? What's going on between Christian and CL at the moment? We had the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. It could be that they see each other as family, as like, because it's a card that usually depicts family. Same with the Ten of Cups. So maybe I feel like this is kind of like a close bond. I feel like they feel really kind of like safe and secure around each other, like really comfortable. What else? We had the Six of Pentacles, which tells me that I feel like they really look out for each other. I feel like they're really giving towards each other, or just like kind of like, you know, love each other like unconditionally. I feel like there's a lot of warmth and yeah, just like a lot of love for each other. Okay, so what does CL think of Christian? What does CL think of Christian? What does CL think of Christian? You guys are loud. You guys are a little loud. What does CL think of Christian? We had the Knight of Water, Knight of Cups. She thinks of him as like a true romantic, really flirtatious maybe, like really, also it's just someone who's like a deep thinker, like really introspective, like someone who's there's a dreamy-like quality about him, and also just seems like yeah, just like she sees him as like, I don't know, maybe there's like makes her like, I don't know, maybe deep down like her heart kind of flutters or something like that. She also sees him as someone who's like really artistic, you know, like maybe he's good at like writing poetry, or just a good writer, or just someone who's very artistic, artsy fartsy. Makes her knees buckles maybe. What does CL think of Christian? What does CL think of Christian? We have the, I think this is Ace of Fire, Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. Okay, this might be low-key a little bad boy side to Christian. Okay, she sees him as very like bold, really daring, really courageous. Maybe like the type that would like, you know, try anything once, or just not afraid to take a risk or something. Maybe like someone who's like, yeah, just like the type will probably say like never say die. Also just someone who's like full of fire too, just like full of like passion, like, you know, not someone who's kind of like dead on the inside or anything. Like she sees him as someone who's full of life. Also just like, I feel like she really likes to, I feel like they have really good conversations with each other, or just like to communicate with each other. Okay, what else? What does CL think of Christian? We had the Seven of Earth, or Seven of Pentacles. She sees him as a hard worker, okay? Like someone who's very patient too. Someone who works really hard, you know, always try to plans for the future, just, you know, make sure like, you know, everything's secured and stable, like so that he's not like struggling, you know, in the future. Oh, maybe sometimes she sees him as someone who sometimes worries about money at times, so he can be a bit of a worrywart. Okay, what else? What does CL think of Christian? What does CL think of Christian? What does CL think of Christian? Passion. Okay. Seems like okay, there's a lot of okay, yeah, maybe there might be some passion there. Okay. Or maybe she sees him as someone who's full of, vigor or just passion, like very fiery. I don't know if he's a fire sign or what, or maybe he just has a lot of fire in this chart. What else? What does CL think of Christian? Okay, we have love. Okay. Yeah, self-explanatory. There might be some love there. Is it romantic or platonic? Hard to tell. I mean, you be the judge, okay? There's love there, okay? So what does CL think of Christian? What does CL think of Christian? We have Malachite. Maybe she sees him as like a chameleon too, someone who's just like blends in with the crowd, able to adapt to any situation. Okay, what else? Does CL think of Christian? What does CL think of Christian? We have hematite. Okay. Some earthy energy here. Maybe can be the down-to-earth type, even though he doesn't look like it, or it's just not too obvious. So he can be just like a really humble person. Okay. So what does Christian think of CL? So what does Christian think of CL? What does Christian think of CL? We had the Magician. Okay, he sees her as someone who, just able to get whatever she wants in life. Like she's able to kind of make things happen. Someone who's always not the type that will sit around and just wait for things to come to her. Like she's really like a goal-oriented type, always pursuing her passions or just, making her dreams a reality. Like she has the Midas touch, or just she's someone who's, very successful. He sees her as very successful. What else? What does Christian think of CL? What does Christian think of CL? We have the Empress. Okay. The Empress is known in tarot is known to be really attractive. So he finds her maybe really attractive too. Someone who's just always striving to give birth to her dreams or passions. Also sees her as very creative too, and also just I feel like he's thinking that abundance and prosperity follows her wherever she goes, and just someone who would if someone were to get with her or whatever or date her, they would think of her as someone who's would make a good housewife, or maybe home life is really important to her. Maybe her house is really beautiful too, kind of like Martha Stewart, right? She has a beautiful house or a beautiful home, and yeah, really sees her as a really beautiful person. Okay, what else? What does Christian think of CL? What does Christian think of CL? What does Christian think of CL? We had the Nine of Water, Nine of Cups. He sees her as someone who's independent, not afraid to do things on her own, she doesn't always have to rely on people. Just someone who's able to make her dreams a reality really. Someone who's blessed with good fortune, and just someone who's happy and always, cheerful. Okay, what else? What does Christian think of CL? What does Christian think of CL? We have Valencia. He sees her as just someone who's very determined, really ambitious too, always striving to do great things. Okay, what else? Motivated. Not someone who's lazy and just sits around. He sees her as just a hardworking individual. Okay, what else does Christian think of CL? What does Christian think of CL? We have Desiree. Okay. It says she who yearns. Okay, maybe okay. Some longing there, some yearning there going on. Pining for someone. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. What does Christian think of CL? Does Christian think of CL? We have the 7th house, which says relating. Okay. I feel like their bond right now is just, it seems like it's a very, they have a lot in common, it seems like. I feel like this bond seems like it's a very strong one, too. I feel like there's a great companionship right now between them. I feel like there's like a balance between give and take. I feel like they treat each other very well, too. Or they just have so much in common. Like, I feel like they relate to one another very well. Okay, what else? We have Uranus, revolution. Someone who's like, he sees her as someone who's like original, authentic, you know, it's just a real person, like always true to herself, doesn't try to like change herself for others or whatever. Or also just, he sees her as very like independent, really like the freedom loving type too, not afraid to experiment with like different concepts or, you know, try new things. He sees her as very open-minded too. It's got an edginess, there's an edginess to her, and he likes that. Also just someone who's, yeah, just not very judgmental, you know, like really accepts others for who they are. But okay, so what's going to happen to Christian and CL's connection in the future? So what will happen to Christian and CL's connection in the future? We have the Empress. Okay. So that's an Empress popping up again. It just feels like, I feel like they feel like home, you know, when they're around each other. Okay, the Empress usually has to do with like kind of like home life or domestic life, and also just like, I feel like there's something beautiful about their bond. Okay, the Empress is a card that usually represents beauty, you know, giving birth to new ideas. So it could be that, you know, maybe in the future they'll work together, and it just, like their work will be something beautiful maybe, or just, and I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they look good together. Okay. Okay, what else? What will happen to CL and Christian's connection in the future? We had the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, it seems like this connection isn't going to go anywhere, really. I feel like they're just meant to come together in this lifetime. They're just, it seems like, yeah, they're destined to kind of just, yeah, you know, being in each other's circles. And then, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is an indication of a positive change, too. We had the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is usually a sign of love, okay, of a partnership. The Knight of Cups is very dreamy, very romantic. Possibility of love in the air, question mark. What kind of love? Who knows? Okay, what else? What's going to happen to CL? We have wishing. Okay, something's happening. Something is gonna manifest between them, or yeah. So we shall see. I feel like maybe this is like a connection that they've always like wanted or wished. Okay, wished for. Choices. It could be that they're trying to figure out what, it's kind of like the, almost reminds me of like the Two of Pentacles or Two of Swords in tarot. It's like trying to figure out what to do about the connection, okay? So like they're taking their sweet time about what to do. We have Morning Glory, which is an indication that I feel like there's like they would have like more affection towards one another. Okay, I mean that's what the Morning Glory usually represents. I feel like they really, really do care for each other. There's a deep bond there. We have Tulip, okay, sign of like a great love, okay. Like I feel like they're really thankful for this connection too. I feel like there's a strong friendship connection right now, but who knows? It might blossom or transform into something. We shall see. Okay, so that's all I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm also on Twitter. You can find me at Kpop Oracles 1. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.